I think it's very, very crucial to mention it from my side, and that gave me a little bit of a indicator that it could be an interesting project, an interesting club to be busy with it. When I heard that Hans van der Plum was the head coach here in the past season and achieved the qualification for the international business, and of course in the league position number 4. I know Hans from my time in Ghana. He was coaching Obuasi Goldfields, a farm club of Ajax Amsterdam. At the same time, when I was coaching Asante Kotoko for around 3 years, respecting each other and knowing exactly what is a capacity and what is a possibility of coaching, art of coaching, we have seen on the Obuasi Goldfield side. Therefore, I think from my side, it was an indicator, knowing that there has been done a fantastic work so far here inside the club, probably laid a good foundation where we can continue. That is, I think, first of all, very important from my side to mention it. I can't put too much into the possibility or the planning or what we can expect. I know only that the club has huge expectations. I can't comment about it. I think you will understand. I saw one game, now the 0-0 yesterday. I think some stuff can be done better. I haven't seen a number of players inside the squad of 32 players. 14, 15 were not used but contracted to the team. I think there is a new player coming in terms of the forward position. We have a number of days' time to prepare for the next big challenge on the international level before going back to the league. Both results, of course, was not satisfying the club authorities, I'm quite sure. Both games in the league, 0-0, is definitely not what should be the standard at home of a club like SINGIDA Foundation Gate Football Club. Nearly 30 years on the professional level in different continents, then you know it. But we have to find a way that each and everybody is pulling into the same direction. I think that's very crucial, and that's definitely something where we have to start with it, to create a little bit more energy, to create a little bit more or less tension. What I've seen in the game yesterday, I think expectations are there, and players are not free, are not really in a way how they probably will be able to do so. Let's wait and see what we can do, but it's not about being afraid. We have to look forward in a way that we want to achieve something. And there are targets, there are expectations, and that is what we have to accept. As I told you already, not too much. This is definitely something, on one side you can say, okay, but we have only 14 days' time. That's one vision you can put in place. The second one is, and I think it's much, much more interesting for each and everybody, because now each and everybody in the squad of 32 players, in the squad of how a player X or Y or whatever you want to call them, there is a new chance, there is an approach, there is a show me, there is an approach in this moment. I have ideas in terms of the way to play. Is it a bit more attacking? Is it a bit more high pressing? Is it a bit more reserved? Is it a bit more transition games? We have to find out, but I actually be very open to each and everybody's skill set of the players, and I think that's more important, to be first of all busy with your own view, with the players you have, with the players are available, and what are they capable of being able to deliver. That's the most important stuff, and I think that's the different view. Probably it should be to the advantage of each and every player, and I think a fresh wind is sometimes probably not only the worst one, it can be very helpful for each and everybody. On the other side, there are definitely members of the technical team or members of this SINGIDA football club they will give us a certain view. They will give us a certain indication, and we are coming from there. I think it's, and I say it several times, being a football coach, being in charge for the team is not a one-man show. You need experts, you need certain knowledge from different angles in terms of conditioning, in terms of analyzing, in terms of the tactical, what is the best for the team, for the players, for the assembled one. We will definitely be very busy to know exactly as much as possible in a short time. Sometimes it's difficult to stay longer. I will give you some examples. I went to St. George, was absolutely prepared. I was really pleased with the work. It was around, in the end, 7 weeks. So now I'm asking you, what are you doing if you go to Addis Ababa and you go into the training camp, which was 60 kilometers outside of Addis Ababa, and to a certain extension, you wake up every morning at 4 o'clock because jets from the army starting and pushing to the war zone into the north, that day by day. Then you go into Addis Ababa and on the crossings there are more soldiers than policemen. At a certain time, I said, listen, what are we doing here? And I got, over weeks, got told, no, it's not a problem. We will sort it out. It will come. For me, a very clear decision was done to make it very clear. I said, okay, guys, yeah, here's your money back. All good. This is not the world that I want to train with a helmet. Then I went, for example, in another 2013-14. I was brought into Bloemfontein Celtic from the owners over there. They paid even a huge amount of money on transfer for me, bringing me from the other club in October 2013. They were on position 15. We ended up on position 5. Top 8 was fantastic. We started then in this moment a new season, preparing. We had our top 8 game, the first game against Bidwest. A day before, the two owners, Yake and Augusti, phoned me and called me in and say, okay, coach, we sold the club. It's now Max Shabalala, who is now coming in. And with the first, an hour later, Max Shabalala told me immediately he has other ideas, he wants to have other people in charge. I said, good, okay. That was the end in this moment. Okay, going there. Yeah, we go to Kaiser Chiefs, December 2018, take over. The team was totally unsettled. And then we started the new season, 2019-2020, with nearly the same players. We brought only Bakus from Australia, a South African one, and Sami Nukovic, only 2 players, and the team ended in the season before in position 9. We were running till the last day. We were running for championship till the last day, challenging Mamelodi Sundowns, and I think everybody of you guys know what Mamelodi Sundowns is about. On the last match day, we played a draw, and then in this moment, we were 1 point behind. We were qualifying for the Champions League as a second in the league, 1 point behind Mamelodi Sundowns. The management, the authorities decided, and I will tell you, decided to tell me and in front of each and everybody, the second position is a disaster. I said, yeah. Good, you were on position 9 with nearly the same squad. They think it's a disaster and you have to go. I said, okay, fine. I think, and that's something come from the other side. I'm asking you now, you guys, I have been with Kaiser Chiefs twice, 2005 till 2007. Then they bring you back 2018. Why are they doing it? I ask you. I have been in the Bundesliga with Arminia Bielefeld 3 times. They bring you back 2 times. Why they are doing it? I have been with Maritzburg United. Every time they called me in when they were in a deep, messy situation, relegation, I have been there 4 times.